Well, hello, I'm Jim Hall, and
It's John Morton here.
we're going to be leading or facilitating a book study on convictions by Marcus Borg. And I'd like to tell you why we picked this book. First of all, I've been following Marcus Borg as an author, as a theologian for quite some time. And he wrote this book when he was in his early 70s. I'm in my early 70s. And this was the last book he wrote. He died when he was 73. And this is a spiritual autobiography. Let me talk a little bit about spiritual autobiographies. We do that in EFM. It's Education for Ministry that we lead here, or that we have at St. Margaret's, and it talks about how you grew spiritually, or about your spiritual life. And that's what Marcus Borg does in this book. And he divides it up into memories of when he's a child and through his adulthood, and then conversions that occurred in his life as a Christian. And then from conversions he goes into convictions. And that's a natural process as he explains it.
Yeah, if I could say something to that, actually, he emphasizes also critical thinking, and part of the conversion to conviction process is that period where you go into critical thinking on your beliefs and in your spiritual biography. So he divides it up into pre-critical thinking, pre-critical naivete, I think he says, and then critical thinking, and then moving into the convictions, post-critical affirmation. It's very exciting.
The book is all-inclusive because it covers all kinds of Christians. Conservative Christians, Christians that have the beliefs that they had when they were children, actually Christians who are no longer going to church. So it covers the waterfront as far as the Christian thinking in the book. The other thing that really excited me well, there were a lot of things that excited me about the book, but one of the things that I want to mention, it talks about a mystical experience, or experiences. And have we ever had a mystical experience? And did we know it was a mystical experience? And he addresses that in the book, and I found that fun because I might have had a mystical experience, and I look forward to sharing it with you.
It's a really exciting book, and I think what's neat about it is it really does reflect who we are as a congregation at St. Margaret's. And so I think we'll be able to sort of bounce a tennis ball back and forth across the court, the net, to really share that excitement, as Jim says. Those that might have had some sort of mystical experience will be able to share that, and of course everything that's shared will be confidential to the group that's assembled. But it's just a marvelous work that sort of brings out a lot of thought as we reflect back on our own spiritual autobiographies. I'm really excited. And it also, I think, picks up the sense of why we put together this effort to have this building on Christian formation, because this will be one more element in our paths where we can gather together and discuss the formation of our Christian faith for each of us individually.
Yeah, I absolutely do. Now, a little bit about the book. I think they've given out of copies here at the church, but I think you can get them at Barnes & Noble. I found out as recently as yesterday. And if you have a Kindle, it's available. You can get it on your Kindle. And if you can't get a hold of it, come anyway.
Yeah.
We invite you to come anyway. Yeah. So, anyway, we're looking forward to seeing who shows up. And, the assignment. If you have the book, read the first 4 chapters, which includes the preface. And we look forward to seeing everyone next Monday night, February the 15th at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, come share.